Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. So last time we finished up, or on Wednesday, we finished up Kunlai Summit. And now it's time for us to step into the Townlong Steppes. But before that, I'm also going to link to this specific video when we do the Dungeons and Drakfus for Shado-Pan Monastery. Because the way things are supposed to go is, when you finish the Jade Forest, you're supposed to go to the Temple of the Jade Serpent to take care of the Shaw of Doubt. For Valley of the Four Winds, you're supposed to go to the Stormstout Brewery to take care of that. Same thing happens here, is that the Shado-Pan Monastery has been overrun by the Shah, and so you need to take care of that corruption to be able to reinforce the Kunlai Summit, as well as begin your assault on the Townlong Steppes, which is where we're going to today. In particular, Taranzu has been taken over, and so you need to help him be freed so that he can help you out in the Townlong Steppes and lead the assault into this territory to be able to secure it. So as you see, we have lots of Yongle, but also, if you can see that tree off in the distance, that actually is part of the Dread Wastes, I believe, and that's another major threat. Basically, Townlong is under assault by both the Yongle as well as the Mantid, because the Mantid are trying to break out of the Dread Wastes. So you need to basically stop all of this and more secure Townlong Steppes for Pandaria, or for the Pandaren, and take care of these threats as they come along. Ooh, jeez, and I got hit right off. So here's where we're supposed to go, to Longying Outpost, and here's Taranzu. So again, he was corrupted in the Shado-Pan Monastery, but now he's fine, and he is not against you anymore. After you freed him from the Shah, he is a lot more willing to work with you and see you as an ally rather than an enemy. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
It is the only way.
So, beyond the wall. Welcome to Townlong Steppes. If you insist on wandering into the darkest places of Pandaria, then far be it from me to not put you to good use.
Our fellowship.
All right, a foot in the door. Lord Terran immediately pins you down with his steely gaze. Monk, you bear the marks of many a past battle. Good. We need more seasoned people like you to hold back the front. We've managed to secure a foothold here, but the Yongle are desperate to remove our presence. If you wish to prove your worth, go down the hill and show the Yongle that we will not back down. Okay, we need to take care of 8 Orsal Chargers. And unfortunately, that's all we get, because this place is actually really phased. And I actually forgot to do one other thing, and I'm going to do it while I have you guys here. And that is, not that one, it is 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's the achievement for Townlong. As you can see, there aren't too many story chapters to hit, but there's more territory to go between them. So that's also going to happen for the Dread Wastes as well. So let's go ahead and take care of some Orsal Chargers. And like I said, welcome back to the Tale of Drakfu, and happy Friday, everybody. The weekend is almost upon you. I hope everybody's doing well. For me, just busy, busy, busy. Especially since we're also making some transitions with the baby. Unfortunately, I think we've had it with her drinking from a bottle, and she is not getting the hint. Thankfully, we don't need to worry too much about these guys, because the Pandaren are holding them off.
It's too far away.
There we go, and here's the last one. Okay, let's head back up to Taranzu. So that's the thing that's going to be the most confusing to people who just watch the Tale of Drakfu as well as Dungeons, or just watch the Tale of Drakfu, is they're going to go, why on earth is Taranzu helping us? Because he's against us at every turn. That's where the Shado-Pan Monastery comes in. So here we go.
Shado-Pan welcome you.
Good. I can see that you are capable. I hope to rely on your talents for what is to come. Ah, yes. So, I would never ask a stranger to take on the duties of a Shado-Pan, but neither will I refuse help from a skilled monk. This place is dangerous, Blood Elf. If you insist on staying, then I will gladly accept your help. So, first assault. Now that we have had time to assess our enemy's weaknesses, it is time for us to deal with the Yongle, or to deal the Yongle a direct blow. Go and confront the Osul Sharphorn up the mesa to the west. Let them know that we are here, and that we are not scared of their threats. Okay?
Stay focused. Keep
then
your
the second one.
In check.
Running rampant. There's one thing that every army needs, and that is a supply line. The enemy camp to the west contains a large beast herd, which serves as the Yongol army's main source of food. Luckily for us, the yaks and the Mushan beasts of this region are easily scared. Sneak in, give the beasts a good slap, and watch the results. Okay?
Do not succumb to the darkness.
Okay, perfect pitch. When the Osul tribe goes to war, they coat their spears and arrows with a highly flammable, ever-burning pitch. They use this terrible weapon to shed not only blood, but to raise the homes of their enemies. I need you to collect some of this pitch while you are in their camp. We will use it to show the Yongol that when you play with fire, you can get burned.
Hold fast against us. There is a situation to the south that requires my immediate attention. When you are finished with your duties, report to Ban Berhard. I am leaving him in command for the duration of the mission here. I will see you again soon.
Okay, so he's going to take off. Now, before we go out and do, because it's going to be a questing break, but I want to introduce a couple of people to you guys right now. And first of all is Taoshi. Taoshi is actually a rogue that, or a Pandaren that eventually the rogue class hall gets, I believe, as a champion. Because she is that. She is a rogue, but she is also a servant of the Shado-Pan. We also have Yalia Sage Whisper. She is, I believe, a mage for the Shado-Pan, but also has a cool little book connection, because if you read Vol'jin Shadows of the Horde, which is solely based in Pandaria, it's kind of the transition between patches, I think it was like 5.1 and 5.2, when we go into the Thunder King arc. We actually get a lot of hintings that her and Shen Stormstout are involved, like they are in a relationship. And so I believe at the very end of that book, they get married too. So at that point, she is now, or she'll later on be Yalia Stormstout. Let's see, we also have Tiger Master Gai Lin and Alin the Finder. Basically, you are going to get to know these guys very, not intimately, but get used to their names, because they are the Shado-Pan. This is the army that you're going into Townlong with. These guys are the people you will be relying on to have your back in this territory. And so get used to seeing them. In fact, once you get far enough into this area, you will eventually get these guys to pair with for the dailies for the Shado-Pan. So you basically need to pair with them and continue to earn their trust. So, with that being said, I just wanted to introduce people of the Shado-Pan to you guys, because that's actually a really cool concept. You get to know these guys, including Taoshi, and even others. We'll meet them later. But now that we're in Fire Camp Ozul, let's go ahead and get the first question break of the day started. Go! Okay, now that we've taken care of the Osul camp, let's head back to Longying Post and relay back to the Shado-Pan that we have taken care of these tasks. Unfortunately, we're not reporting to Taranzu anymore. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, we actually do need to report to somebody within the Osul camp, so let's go do that. And in fact, other Shado-Pan members that I didn't bring up were the ones that we worked with in Kunlai Summit. So we're going to be dealing with them too, to help them out in their mission. Because if you remember correctly, the Yongol took a prisoner. And so we actually do need to help our friends out here to resecure him. And see if we can get him home safely, especially to his wife, who is a fellow Shado-Pan and very worried about him. So here is where we need to go. And so here is Suna Silent Strike. She is the wife of Lin Silent Strike. And Ban Bearheart. So he's another one that we're going to work with. So running rampant. What was he saying? Okay, let's read that one. Suna and I do not always agree, but I always respect her opinion. So running rampant. Ho ho ho! I saw those animals trailing dust from up here. Those Yongol are probably still wondering what happened.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then perfect pitch. The Yongol are not content merely to defeat their enemies. No, they would rather destroy and decimate them. Okay, it still smells fresh. Good job, Drakfu.
Be well.
Alright, and then Suna Silent Strike. Well done, Drakfu. I hope you showed those cretins no mercy. And we can get some brand spanking new shoulders that are going to be helpful, so we'll go ahead and put them on. Seeing red. Ahead of us is the main thrust of the Yongol army. Here they prepare their vast army to attack the villages of Kunlai. If we strike at the Osul now, we can cut them at their very core. Remember, for every of their number that we strike down here, we save one of our own back at home. Okay, so let's go ahead and accept that. And then we also have Ranger Rescue. I must ask an important task of you, Drakfu. Somewhere among the cages...
While their eyes are set upon the gates of Kunlai.
I'm just checking to see if Ban's going to say anything.
Have you forgotten that they are holding my husband prisoner? Time is running out.
So as you see, Ben as being more patient than her.
Hello, friend.
Right. So, I must ask an important task of you, Drakfu. Somewhere among the cages in the Osul camp is my husband, Lin. He is the light of my world.
In our bed sheets until the Yongol break down our very doors.
Please find him and return him to me, and save as many of our fellow Shado-Pan as you can see as well.
Lin is down there.
You should find keys to those cages on the Osul Marauders.
Stay alert.
For some reason, Ban's not saying anything, but this is an actual conversation that you have with them, where she is very worried about Lin, and Ban is telling her to be patient.
Do you seek my counsel?
So, pitching in, the mantle of a commander is a heavy burden than I had expected. The Yongol siege weapons, those ballista spear throwers down there, are tearing apart our defenses both at Longying Outpost and in Kunlai Summit. Those terrible weapons must be destroyed. Take these explosives, I've covered them in the pitch that you collected. Toss them at those ballistas, and we'll give the Yongol a little taste of their own medicine.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let's do that. And then also we have a quest right here from Katak the Defeated.
What is it?
So, what is there to say? So the Exile.
What is there to say, stranger? I fought young Duck and lost. I was the fool to believe he would fight fairly. Now my own brothers turned against me, and here I am, speaking to our enemies. I know you have come for Osul blood. I only ask that you hunt down the 3 who betrayed me. Urang, who poisoned my drink, Kutong, who bent my spear, and Batat, whose dagger slipped into my side as my victory was assured. Do this, and I can die in peace.
Okay, so we need to take care of all of the targets that he has recommended, as well as the ballistas, and the Rangers rescued, but also looking for Lin Silent Strike. So let's go ahead and do that with yet another questing break. Go! Boom! For Pandaria! Okay, we're technically not done, but the next thing that we need to do is we have one more task. We need to find Lin Silent Strike. Where is he? Oh. Okay, that's not good. The Pandaran was recently stripped, beaten, and broken. His body is still growing cold. So examine the body. He clutches a handkerchief with the initials SS.
Lin, heart of my heart. No, please. No! It cannot be. If only I had come sooner. If only Ban had listened to me. Shh. My sweet darling. Sleep now. And be at peace. Your killers will not go unpunished. I will see to that.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of grim. But let's go ahead and turn these in. So first of all, with Katak.
It pleases me to know those cowards died at your hands. Perhaps now this burning tide in my heart will ebb. Goodbye.
So there you go. Then we also have Ban.
It is best to be
And unfortunately, Suna is just broken. I I feel deeply sorry for Lin's loss, but I must think of every soldier in my army. Each life is precious and must be valued equally. I could not gamble the lives of many to save that of one. So you kind of understand Ban's point of view, but it's still sad. Saying red. That should put a serious dent in their numbers. I doubt they will be able to recover from such losses. And so now we have... Oh, we had the other ones too. Let's grab those. Let's see. Boom and boom.
Goodbye. I have a plan.
So now we have new shoulders, new pants. Okay, let's go ahead and turn in Ranger Rescue. I am truly sorry to hear that Lin did not make it. Suna is taking the news quite hard. She will forgive me in time. As for the rest of the Shado-Pan that you saved, well, I am very grateful to see them return safe and sound.
Be well.
Pitching in, good monk. Now that they cannot hide behind their siege weapons, they have no choice but to face us. And for that, you get a new trinket, which is going to give a bunch of critical strike. Yay! Where is it? Here it is. So, which one do I want to do? Yeah, probably the mastery one. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll do the critical strike one instead. Boom. Let's just go ahead and update all that. And let's take the quest from Suna Silo Strike. Young Duck, this is war. I will have the heads of everyone who took Lin from me. Everyone! We will begin with the Osul leader, Young Duck. Take this Shado-Pan war banner and place it at the center of their camp. Young Duck will have no choice but to face you. Show him no mercy, Drakfu.
We must be victorious.
Okay. So all you have to do is just place the Shado-Pan banner right here. And there's Young Duck.
Who dares to challenge me? Not running this time.
I do! Fist of Fury!
Lackeys, great chief. They cannot help you this time.
Okay, so now that we've taken care of that... Oh, no! So as you can see, they're not here. I believe we need to be back at Lung Ying, yep. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll grab some Ghost Iron on the way. But as you can see, the story in Townlong gets pretty heavy from the get-go, because of how small the force is with the Shado-Pan, and they're the defenders of all of Pandaria. So not only do they have to defend territory that isn't necessarily secured for them, they have to defend the Valley of the Four Winds, the Jade Forest, all of that. So you can only imagine how difficult that made it when the Alliance and the Horde just stepped in unannounced. It didn't help. So let's talk to Ban.
Again.
Young Duck is dead at last. Hundreds, perhaps thousands, lost their lives due to his violent aggression. Though they are not here to witness his demise, they owe deep gratitude to your bravery today. Okay, we'll do this one, which is an upgrade. In search of Suna. I have bad news. When I returned, Suna was already gone. The others say that she took her things and headed down the road to the east, muttering about hunting down the source of the Yongol aggression. I cannot allow her to venture into dangerous territory alone. I've already prepared a group of soldiers to push further east. We are leaving shortly. Hop on the caravan if you wish to travel with the Shado-Pan. You can also meet us there if you wish.
Be well.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll we'll go with them. So let's see. Where is the caravan? Ah, here it is. So all you gotta do is get on the Shado-Pan caravan. And they will take you to the next outpost in Townlong, which does have Yalia and Ban. And I believe we'll get some discussion in it too. Ah, dang, I really wish they'd stop doing that with the camera. So already you could see Townlong is still a beautiful area with a lot of autumn-based trees and some lush greenery. It's one of my favorite...
You look worried.
Yes, well, it's not like Suna to run off by herself.
She must be torn by grief over her husband's death.
She blames me, you know.
That may be, but it was no one's fault.
I should have taken the risk and sent the order to attack.
You did what you thought was best. No commander has the foresight to see the future.
But now, she hates me.
You swore the Shado-Pan blood oath together, did you not? You are bound together by powers far stronger than hatred. No, she cannot hate you. At least not forever.
I hope so, Yalia.
And here is the serpent spine, so you can actually see the wall that protects Pandaria from major threats.
Lead into the village ahead.
Okay, hatred's vice. Okay, well, what's going on here?
What is that stench?
It looks like the site of a massacre.
It's too quiet. We should check this out.
So we're gonna have a little bit of a stop on the
This
way.
place reeks of death.
We stop here. Everyone, out!
Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of a stop in what they're calling Hatred's Vice.
Yes. Soon as tracks stop here. We won't leave until we find her.
Okay, so right now our mission is to find Suna as well as figure out what the heck happened here with these Yongle. So let's talk to
Please seek
Ban.
my counsel.
Well, we made it. Okay, so it is not in our nature to shirk from danger. We will dive gladly into darkness if it means protecting our loved ones. Okay, so we have dust to dust. If we are to make our camp here, we cannot leave all of these Yongle bodies lying to rot. Take these torches and set fire to the village corpses. The incense from the torch should purify the earth and air around them as well. Even our enemies deserve to be laid to rest.
Goodbye.
Yes, they do.
It is
Oh, and
best to be
didn't. There we go.
prepared.
And we also have slaying the scavengers. The rotting corpses are attracting hyena scavengers. In addition to spreading diseases from feeding on the dead, the feral creatures will attack us on sight. Go and eradicate the beasts. It is unfortunate, but ultimately for the best.
Be well.
Okay. We also have one from Zhao Tu.
Hello.
So last toll of the Yongle. Ban has asked me to explore the village to determine what happened here. I noticed smoke rising up from the east, the west, the northwest, and the south. I need someone I trust to watch my back. What do you say? Want to help me on my first scouting mission? Sure.
Goodbye.
Then we also have Yalia has a mission for us.
Blessed by the light.
Totemic research. Oh, don't stand in the fire. As we entered the village, I couldn't help but notice Yongle totems lying around this camp. I have a suspicion that there are dark forces at work here, and those totems may be the key to drawing them out. Could you bring me some of these totems for further inspection? I would like to study them. Okay.
Stay vigilant.
Alright, so we've got some smoke trails to check out, we've got some totems to get, some hyenas to kill, and some villagers to burn. So let's go ahead and get another questing break going. Go! All right, welcome back, everybody. So you guys have heard the dialogue that Zhao Tu is. Every time you get to a smoke signal area or smoke tracking, he'll start kind of assessing the situation. So we're actually going to do that. You missed one where basically we're just finding out that for some reason the Yongle were killing themselves in a free-for-all. They were depriving themselves of food. It was not a good situation here. But we're not sure why they did that, so we only have one left, which is the northwestern one. And it's right here.
Look.
So what's he
I
got to
see
say?
some of Suna's things. She must have made camp here, but where is she? Look. I see some of Suna's things. She must have made camp here, but where is she?
Okay, so Suna apparently was here and made camp, but we don't know necessarily what she was doing here or if she's okay. So let's go ahead and turn all these quests in. First of all, with
I have a
Ban.
plan.
Dust to dust. Good work, Drakfu. Hopefully their spirits are in a better place.
Goodbye.
Yes. Okay, and that was not me, by the way. That was the guy next to me. So slaying the scavengers. Thank you, Drakfu. It was an unpleasant task, but it had to be done.
Be well.
Yes, it did. Last toll of the Ongol. Thank you for your help, Drakfu. We cannot know exactly what happened here, but it's clear that something caused the Ongol to turn on one another. What kind of power could do this? Very good question. And also kind of disheartening. Because a lot of things could have.
Goodbye.
We'll go ahead and do this. Mace, is it better than what I have? It is. So, crit and haste. Let's go ahead and do the fist weapon. And there we go. And Yalia.
Light is right.
I do believe the totems could be of use to us. Oh, good. I was right. These totems were once used to store and conduct immense magical energies. I do believe I can use them once again to do the same. Alright, what lies beneath? If my suspicions are correct, this place still reels from some lingering darkness. Whatever happened here, it could not have been the natural course of events. Even the Yongol are not so brutal as to slaughter their own kind to the point of this. I will use the totems that you brought me to perform a cleansing ritual. I need someone to assist me in the ceremony. Let me know when you are ready. Okay,
Farewell.
so let's talk to Yalia.
How may I help you?
I do not like this place, Blood Elf. There's something strange about it. I am ready to begin the ritual! Quiet,
Keep the
Drakfu.
shadows at bay. Follow me. We will use these totems to purify the earth.
Okay. So we have Tranquility, Kindness, and Serenity. So let's activate them.
Let us see what darkness corrupts this place.
Okay, so let's
By
activate them.
Activating the 3 large totems.
Okay, go ahead now. Oh, Tranquility. Oh boy.
What?
That looks like Shah.
What is happening?
That is Shah. Seething Hatred. Oh, and I blacked out. That's not good. Okay, so we need to step in here. And turn this in with Yalia.
Greetings.
We look upon the true face of hatred. Now it all makes sense. This is the work of the Shah. Which, fun fact, I believe at the end of Shado-Pan Monastery, the Shah that was possessing Terenzu was the Shah of hatred. So, we are going to be taking care of problems from the Shado-Pan Monastery right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Hatred becomes us. I should have suspected a Shah's presence earlier. We are safe as long as we stand inside the Totem of Harmony's protective wards, but many of our people were not so lucky. They were trapped outside the camp when the Shah's powers manifested, and now they turn upon each other. Take one of my totems with you. Place the totem near a crazed ally to purify them, but beware. You may have to face the darkness that gripped them.
Stay vigilant.
So kind of like the mask that we did with Ken Ken. And then bam! Spiteful spirits. The spirits of the fallen villagers have risen. I can feel the hatred emanating from the spirits. Drakfu, if we are to survive here, we must defend ourselves. This is the only way we can put them to rest.
Be well.
Okay, so we need to kill 10 spiteful spirits as well as take care of some crazed Shado-Pan Rangers. So let's go ahead and do that with, once again, a questing break. Go! Okay, so we've taken care of the spirits as well as the Renegade Rangers, so we'll go ahead and turn these in and see what the heck is going on here. Obviously, the Shah of Hatred has a lot of control right now.
We meet again.
What's up, man? Well done. We cannot bring them retribution, but at least we can end their rage.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then Yalia.
Well met.
Thank you. The Shah preys upon the weak and the vulnerable. If we are not vigilant, even the strongest of us can succumb to the Shah's dark influence.
Keep
And you
the
actually do get
shadows
a toy for that, which is the Totem of Harmony. But unfortunately, I already have it, so we'll go ahead and get rid of it. Then
Do you
bam!
seek my counsel?
The point of no return. One of our rangers reported Suna up to the hill to the northwest. I am relieved to find her safe. I had feared that she would do. I had feared what she would do in her grief. Would you go to speak with her on my behalf? Take this totem with you. If you encounter any danger along the way, you may find it useful.
Be well.
Okay. Will it help me talk better? Because for some reason I'm not able to do that. It's probably because I've been recording all day and starting to get tired. But, oh well. So here is Suna's Silent Strike. As you can see, she's not in good shape right now. So, let's see if we can purify her.
Pitiful rituals are meaningless. I will not be saved. Has Ban sent you to kill me then? Just like he killed my husband?
No! We're trying to save you!
I see now. My hatred consumed me. Tell Ban all is forgiven.
And unfortunately, hatred is her end. That's not a good way to end things, but unfortunately Suna had succumbed to the Shah, and we needed to purify her. So let's go ahead and talk to Ban and give him the bad news. What? She was possessed by the Shah of Hatred? No. No. Despite our differences, she was one of us. Today the Shado-Pan has lost a dear sister. Her death will not be in vain. I will not rest until I have defeated the Shah of Hatred. Suna, I swear this to you. Just make sure that you're not consumed by it, too. There you go, Fire Camp Ozul. The Galran Battlefront. With your help, we have quelled the spirits of this place. At last, they may rest in peace. Our journey into this cursed land, I'm afraid, has only begun. I have some important matters to finish up here, but we will be moving out soon. I need someone to go ahead and tell Lord Taranzu that we are joining them. Find him at the Galran Battlefront. Tell him what has transpired here.
Goodbye.
He'll probably take a little bit of a sour note to that, since he was the original one that was dealing with the Shah of Hatred. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Yalia.
Light guide you.
A delicate balance. The calling to be a Shado-Pan is one to bring balance and harmony to this land. It is our duty to ensure balance is maintained, Drakfu. The Yongol activity in Townlong is threatening this balance and must be stopped before it is too late. We've had sightings of Yongol in the Sumprushes. The reports indicate that they are attacking the mist lurkers in the area. Find out why and put an end to it.
Farewell.
Okay, so believe it or not, our next destination is not going to be the Galran Battlefront. It's going to be the Sumprushes, because it's a little bit closer than that. So we're going to take care of it. Oh, and that's the Galran Battlefront, so we don't want that one. We want Sumprushes, because we need to take care of all of the problems within Townlong Steppes, not just the Manted and the Yongol. We need to make sure that no other threats arise, as we have seen with the Shah. So let's go down into the swamps and deal with the problems in the Sumprushes. Here we go. We have some basilisks out here, and we also have some Yongol, some mist shamans. So that's not a good sign. Also some massive beavers. Swamp rodents. And further along we go. I think we're almost there. Yeah, we're just going to have to take a dip really quick. Because I think we start off in the lower Sumprushes. We're going to grab this Fool's Cap really quick. That's actually a really cool beaver design, by the way. Very Warcrafty beaver. Okay, so here's Orbis. And apparently he's dealing with some problems in the Sumprushes. Orbis groans at you in agony.
So the Shado-Pan have sent you to see what the Yongol are doing. Well, do you see?
A spear through my side, a chain through my soul.
My fate is sealed. The Yongol put this spear in my side. The wound will kill me. The Yongol hold me in place with their twisted, corrupted magic. The indignity of it hurts worse than my spear wound. My death I cannot stop. My imprisonment, you may be able to help me with this. Okay, we need to slay Dimong Naruk, the shaman who holds Orbis hostage. So we'll take care of him really quick. I can't remember where he actually is. Is he up above? I think he is. I think he's up above. But it's probably easier to go this way.
And also grab the ghost iron along the way because, well, I'm an ore whore, and that's the way it goes. There we go. Oh, and more ghost iron because, again, I'm an ore whore. Ore whore. There we go. And here is Dumong Naruk. So let's go ahead and take care of him. Hey, buddy! Stop hurting the swamp guy! Sometimes swamp guys are good things, like Swamp Thing!
Must regain control!
Oh, no. Okay, so let's head back to Orbis. By the way, just to get a scope of how things are here, that's a pine cone right there. That's a pine cone for one of these trees. That's nuts! Literally, that's nuts. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. Let's talk to Orbis.
I am freed. The young goal must be stopped.
Okay, the torches.
Until recently, the Yongol shaman would come here to work alongside us. Now they bend my people to their will. If we refuse, they kill us. Even if we oblige, they kill us. The Yongol Mist Shaman's magic flows through this torch. Take his torch away and he has nothing.
Okay, so we need to take care of 6 Mist Shaman who are trying to corrupt these Sumprush lurkers. So not too hard to take care of. Oh, and pull the torch from the ground, and there you go. You freed one of the lurkers. And so let's go ahead and finish up this quest with a questing break. Go! Okay, so we've taken care of all of the torches. Let's go back to Orbis and see what else we can do to help him out. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, it's been a long day, so I'm coughing pretty bad now. Here we go.
I can use these torches in my revenge. I have not succumbed to this wound yet. I can still have my revenge before I die. There is time yet.
Okay.
This torch, the Yongol once used these to communicate with me, with my people. Now they use them to undo us.
Alright, so go ahead and select my reward, which is going to be this agility one. There we go. And let's just go ahead and equip it right now. It is an upgrade.
If I'm going to die, I will die with my friends by my side. I will die knowing I did everything I could to avenge my people. I will die staring directly into the shamed face of my enemy.
So we have Golgos.
The leader of the Yongol Mist Shaman is named Jahesh. He is known for his strength. One of my kind is also known for his strength. His name is Golgos. Golgos sleeps within the mists of the upper Sumprushes. Help me to summon him, and he will join me in avenging our people.
Okay. Then we also have Arcanis.
If I'm to fight Jahesh, leader of the Yongol Mist Shaman, I must have Arcanis by my side. Arcanis' ferocity is second to none. He rests beneath the mists of the upper Sumprushes. Find his resting place, and then use these torches to awaken him.
Okay, so we need to summon Arcanis as well as Golgos, so let's go ahead and take care of that. I want to make sure that my time is well spent because we're running out of time. I want to get as much done in the Townlong Steppes as I possibly can, because we are almost done with Pandaria. This is the second to last zone. So do this, and you can summon Golgos. And we have summoned him.
Golgos! Golgos!
And there he is. He's a big guy now, isn't he? Okay, now let's summon Arcanis. Which is just past this tree trunk. Yep. So here's how you summon Arcanis. There he is. Oh, and unfortunately the Yongol do not want this to happen, so boom. And he's a littler guy, but he's okay. We're alright with that. Let's go ahead and follow Arcanis and head back to Orbis. Okay, so all the way back down. And now we will have new friends. Yes, because Golgos and Arcanus are now down here, and they'll be quest givers. So, Orbis. Yes, we get it. Golgos. Golgos does not speak your language, other than a few words. I suppose I am unique in this regard. He thanks you for summoning him. Okay, Arcanus. It will be difficult to lose with Arcanus by my side. The death of me. I have resolved to remove this spear from my side. For this I require your assistance. Your grasping hands are stronger than mine. Okay. So, go on, Drakfu, pull it out. You will not be held accountable for my death when it comes. So remove the spear from Orbis' side. Boom. And let's go ahead and turn this in. By removing this spear, I have truly guaranteed my own death. This does not frighten me. I would sooner die than live carrying the weapon of my enemy. And you can get a snazzy new fist weapon out of it. The Yongol have shamed my people. They will soon know the true meaning of shame. So we have Golgos Hungers. Golgos' strength is great, but he requires nutrition before he can use it. The snarlthorn bushes in the upper Sumprushes have heavy, fibrous branches. These should sate his appetite. Okay? And we also have Arcanus Thirsts. Arcanus fights with unmatched fury, but his extended stay beneath the mists have left him weakened. The rodents of the swamp are plentiful, and their bodies are filled with nourishing blood. Return with blood enough to reignite Arcanus' spirit. Okay? And we also have Orbis Fades. I knew death would come. I did not know that it would come this fast. I must buy time. The mists of the upper Sumprushes is warm and fragrant. Such mist is nutritive to my kind. Gather this mist however you can, in jars, in vials, within the interior of your bags. Bring it back to me, and I can use it to remain corporeal for a bit longer. Okay, so actually, let's go ahead and put this back on, and then we'll go ahead and put the mace on too. And unfortunately, that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So when we come back on Monday, we will continue our questing in the Townlong Steppes, as well as helping Orbis get his revenge. We'll see you guys on Monday.